Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. You might have thought I would have played it for one of our old radio DJs. We like to call him Haas here, but now he's here under a different capacity because he's driving around. The guy's in 3 Days Grace. I'm joined now by Adam and Brad. How are you guys?
Good. What's happening?
Good. Not too much. It's a big day here. Cardinals playing, so clearly I'm a little distracted.
Yeah, we can see that. We got the TV on there.
See, 4-0, still doing well, and we're up to bat, so not too bad.
I'm rooting for the Cards.
You guys have a big day today. Oh, you are?
I am. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that like your team all the time, or just right now? That's
just
like
now. No, I just jumped.
They're what's left. I'll take them.
After the beating they laid on the Braves, I jumped on the Card bandwagon. We're from Canada, right?
We're Jays fans,
we're Blue Jays fans.
Yeah. Did you see that game with the trash? The audience throwing the trash. What would happen if that happened on stage for you guys? People were like, "That was a bad song," and just threw the trash. Would you guys leave?
Nah, it's happened. I mean, we've had a few beers thrown on us.
Actually, the last show.
Yeah, there was a few. Beers.
We played in Dallas, and a couple beers ended up getting tossed.
You guys are so nice and so friendly. Who would ever throw stuff at you?
I don't think it was because we were bad. I think it was just they were
drunk.
They were hammered. Throwing stuff around.
You were that good. They got so drunk that they wanted to throw things on the stage.
Right.
Well, besides the Cardinals, you guys have a big day today. I mean, this is the first stop on tour to 3 Days Grace St. Louis. After this, you guys are heading to Vintage Vinyl. Is that true?
That's right.
Yeah.
4 o'clock today. We're going there. Yeah.
So I got a question about that. A lot of people have been asking me all about that, and maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. Can you get in to see you guys at Vintage Vinyl if you don't have tickets tonight?
That's a good question.
Actually, I'm not sure.
I imagine you can.
Yeah, I would think you can. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with having
awesome.
tickets tonight. I'm pretty sure you just come down and whatever.
Because the Firebird is such a small venue, and that's sold out. And I warned people. I warned them so good, but nobody listens to me for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I had the insider info from the venue that's hey, it's maybe 450, 500 capacity total. Yeah. So we knew when it went on sale, it would go out, sell out right away. And of course, congratulations, it did. But then people were like, well, now I don't get to see them tonight. Where can I see them? So Vintage Vinyl at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
You might be able to do a little meet and greet, get something signed if you got the album.
Yeah.
Which is already out. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been really well received. The critics say this is the best one yet.
Cool. Yeah, we're happy with it. We put a lot of effort, a lot of time into it. So it's nice to see a good response. Now,
how do you feel like you birthed the baby? You know what I mean? Do you feel like this is the best one yet, or do you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I honestly feel like it's our best record to date for sure. Just because we took a different approach this time around. We spent a long time in the studio actually writing and recording live off the floor and stuff like that. So it just gave us a different vibe, and the songs are the vibe's just a little bit different. But I think it's the best record we've made. Yeah.
I think the vibes on Transit of Venus is definitely different from the other ones. It seems like it's the sound is simpler, but not the musicianship. You know what I mean? Like the guitars and the drums, they seem more difficult, but it's not as overproduced. Is that kind of the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, definitely. We spent a lot of time just thinking about that, and I think just creating on the fly does that, and it's not not thinking or overthinking things too much, and just putting it all out there. And I think that really came out on it.
Well, I really like Chalk Outline, but I was really excited to hear the Michael Jackson cover.
Oh,
whose idea was it to cover Michael Jackson?
I don't know. That was a song that we all kind of listened to. We all knew the song or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, I think we were just sitting around the bus one day, and we just listened to it. And one of us just said, "Hey, that'd be a cool song to play to cover." So we started jamming it in sound checks and rehearsal and stuff, and just kind of made it our own and went in the studio, recorded it, and turned out well. So.
Well, it definitely has. I spent some time today playing that back to back with the actual Michael Jackson version. And I feel like it keeps some of the integrity, but it's definitely 3 Days Grace all the way.
We definitely took the swing beat out of it, so it's got kind of a different beat to it. It's just straighten it out.
It's really nice. Yeah. I like it quite a bit.
Cool, thanks.
Well, let's do Chalk Outline, and then we'll come back and talk to you guys. This video is great. Well, there's 2 videos. The video where you're walking, it's my favorite, because you totally look like a guy who works here.
Right.
So we sent it around the building today. I feel like we should bring him in here. Matthew, if you're in the marketing department and you can hear me, come in here and get a picture with your twin. Talking to 3 Days Grace, here's Chalk Outline. We'll be back with them in just a minute. Grace, those are the gentlemen that are in with me right now. I have Adam and Brad, which is really cool because I've only ever met Neil and Barry before, so this is really cool to have the
go.
other portion of the group in.
The real portion.
They're not listening, right?
The better half.
No, they're sleeping.
So probably, more than likely, you guys have been on this tour a couple days now, right?
Yeah, a couple days.
It's only been we're like
Couple days.
we're kind of at the kickstart of it.
Yeah. This will be our third show. I would say. Yeah.
I think that's
Third show.
perfect. You know, sometimes it's nice to get the first show of the tour, but usually by the third, you guys have kind of settled into how you want it to go, especially for the
true.
small club setting.
Yeah.
I feel like we couldn't be at a better spot.
Yeah.
Third date on the tour.
You're absolutely right.
Now, was this your guys' idea to do this like really small, intimate, or was this like? I know that there's label and management, and there's so many cooks in the kitchen, but who came down to this?
No, we did. I mean, we wanted to. When we released the record, we wanted to hit the road as soon as the record was released and play small clubs to our, really sort of hardcore loyal fans, and play the new record, play songs from the new record for them, and so yeah, it was our decision, just to get out and do the smallest clubs possible. Yeah.
I think this is a step up. I mean, I know you guys have played our Verizon Wireless Amphitheater quite a few times on different tours. I think last year I saw you guys at Uproar, and you've obviously played Point Fest, but you guys did play at the library, which is not even open. I think we had like a 200-person, very select.
That's right.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I remember having to work the door because I was a promotions girl at the time. Working the door, and people were like, "Please, just let me in." I'm like, "No, man, you got to stop, you guys. I'm real worried about what I'm going to see tonight. People trying to."
Right.
Sneak their way into this show because it's been sold out.
Right.
Well, what can fans expect from the performance this evening?
A little bit of everything. I mean, we tend to give everything we've got on stage. So it's always different. I don't know. I might jump off some balcony or go crowd surfing or something like that.
There's no balconies in the Firebird, dude.
Okay, well I might climb. I don't know, Spider-Man my way across the room and then jump in or something. I have
He's
no
gonna
idea.
slide
Who
into
knows?
home mic
Okay.
in true Cardinals fashion. Well, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us today. Transit of Venus is out now. Chalk Outline is the single that you can hear right here at 105.7 The Point. Feel free to request it 48258 anytime you'd like. The guys are going to be at Vintage Vinyl tonight at 4 p.m. doing a signing and meet and greet. I feel like that's going to be really intense to get into, so I recommend, if you want to go see the guys, that you get down there before 4 o'clock. You don't wait till they roll in. You probably get in there to try and get in line and get a copy of the album and whatnot, because you're going to want something nice to sign, and what's better to sign than an actual copy of the album. Now, tonight sold out. Very excited.
Cool. Yeah.
I'll see you guys there,
Yeah.
and I want to close this interview by playing one of my favorite songs. Is that okay?
Totally.
I really
Absolutely.
love Riot. I just love this song so much. And my roommate used to play it. It was like her ringtone, so it's always in my head. So let's do that.
Cool.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Brad.
Of course, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 Days Grace. It's on the point.